everyone, welcome to Stan the Wine Man TV. I am your host, Stan Rattan, and this is the Blue Collar Wine Show, where I help you spend your wine dollars wisely. I don't know if you remember, but I had this, the Poggio Anima wines on. I did a Grillo and a Pecorino. I really liked them. I thought they were pretty good. This is a fairly new importer of wines. I believe they're fairly new. They are called Vine Street Imports. So this is some of their Italian wines, and along with the Zinfandel episode, I think these two wines from Italy will be great grilling wines. We are getting closer to grilling season. Certainly, like I said, I grill all winter, but a lot of you really start getting into the serious grilling during the warmer springtime and into the summer. Crazy day today. We had thunder and lightning. It rained like crazy. You ever heard the term cats and dogs? It was the cats and dogs, baby. It was the bomb as far as rain goes. Then it got sunny. Then it's kind of dark. Hummingbirds are going like crazy on the feeders. I love this time of year. Always do. About a week and a half until we head to South Africa. Susie and I. We're very excited about that. I will be shooting some episodes. I'll be shooting some episodes from South Africa. I hope I can actually get them up onto YouTube from there. Bringing my laptop. Of course, they have Wi-Fi there. I should be able to. So hopefully you're paying attention. You're doing that. This is episode 360. Can't believe it. 360 episodes on YouTube. Now, when I first started this project about 3 or 4 years ago, I thought, I'd be closer to 800 or 900 by now, but I realized I've been feeling out the audience, and I think 2 episodes a week is really appropriate. Gives you time to watch the other episodes, catch up a little bit, and keep going. And by the way, thank you for your support. I've been getting more and more traction on YouTube. I'm excited about that. I just love talking about wine and doing this. And hey, by the way, I probably should have a glass. I'll be right back. Back here at the bar. There they are. Got it. I've done a few of these, you do have to have a glass. I could drink it straight out of the bottle. So let's get started right away. This is the Poggio Anima, Nero di Avila, Terra Siciliani. This is at Asmodeus 2015. Now, curious about this guy that does these imports. He's big into angels and demons on these. You see this, Asmodeus is evidently in mythology, the demon of the 9 hells or something like that. I don't know if I'd say it's risky to go there, but it's kind of an interesting tact. If you're, I don't know if who he's trying to appeal with that one. But it's an interesting angle to go at, for sure. I don't really worry about that part of it. I worry about what's in the bottle. This rolls in at $14, average price on Wine Searcher. It's funny, they sent me these samples and they did not send me cost. So, sorry to Vine Street Imports if I'm getting the wrong price. I'm not even sure if I can get my hands on these for all of you homies that come down and look for these. I'm not sure if I can get them. I need to contact them and find out who actually handles their wines. But like the Grillo and the Pecorino, I really like both of them, so it'd be nice to get my hands on them. Let's see what we get on the nose. Nero di Avila has been likened to modern day Shiraz. I mean, it is one of those wines from Sicily. Actually, it's the dark wine of Amaro, of Avila, excuse me. The dark wine of Avila, which is in the southern part of Sicily. That's what it's named after. Very, very important grape for the economy of Italy. Nero di Avila is very popular because it is a little juicier, and it's not so much old world as some do. You should look at the alcohol content on this. 13%, so not bad. Some of you low alcohol fanatics will love that. What do we get on the nose? A little blackberry action with a little bit of bark. Yeah, like blackberries and more forest floor than bark, but you know, with a little bark thrown in there. It has real dark fruit, like dark berries, blackberries, like really ripe, but blackberries thrown into the dirt. Like you mix it up with the dirt. That's what I'm smelling on this wine. Get a little tobacco, which I like. I always like tobacco in my red wines. I don't know why, but I do. And maybe just a hint of currants in the background. Let's see what we get on the palate. I like the spiciness on this wine. Right off the bat, when it hit my mouth, I realized it was spicy. It almost has like a black pepper, white pepper thing going on. Definitely blackberries. Definitely that kind of forest floor element, but the blackberries override that. So it's just kind of an underlying earthiness that comes through with a little bit of leather, tobacco, and currants. I know a lot of you will like this wine. It has good fruit, but at the same time it has an old world style underneath. I like it. I like it a lot. I love a wine that kind of, you know, especially from a retail standpoint, when you're trying to sell wine to people, you're trying to get them to break into old world wines, but you know they're new world wine drinkers. This is a perfect wine for that. It has that blackberry. It has that currant. Has a little bit of earthiness, that kind of old forest floor, you know, dried forest floor element coming through. A little bit of leather with a little tobacco thrown in there. But just enough fruit to keep everybody on track. Smooth tannins. I wouldn't say there's anything astringent about this at all. You don't get any grip. It's kind of nice across the board, front to back. Good solid flow across the palate. Good integration. Good balance. I like this one. Now, there's a nice little lift in the mid palate from the acidity. But this is hardly an acidic wine. But there is a little bit of a bright lift in the mid palate, which makes it kind of interesting. Tobacco and blackberries linger on the backside with a little bit of that forest floor. I like this wine a lot. I'm going to go straight up B- on that wine. Well above average. I wanted to say B, but I think that there's just, you know, it's a fairly soft wine, but very interesting. I'm going to go B-. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Here we go, the Poggio Anima. Primitivo from Salento. Salento is the region right on the heel of the boot in Puglia. This is a Lilith 2016. Again, Lilith is the, I did a little research on that. $16. Lilith is evidently the, in Jewish mythology, something to do maybe Adam's first wife, a demon that has to do with sexual misconduct, I guess. Kind of weird. Anyway, without getting into all of that, this is a Primitivo. Related to Zinfandel, in fact, it could be the same grape. There's a little bit of debate about that. Originated in Croatia. They do it in Italy, and we did, of course, a Zinfandel episode a couple back. Found some good Zins. But a lot of people, Primitivo and Zin are very closely related. Let's just say that. So it's in a warmer part of Italy, down on the heel of the boot. It has some Mediterranean influence. Let's see what we get on the nose. This is interesting. A little bit challenged. Solid rose petal. I mean, that's the first thing I'm thinking of. Rose petal, like pink roses. A little bit of dirt. Like, definitely dirt on the nose. Big time. A little bit of chocolate coming through. This is really cool. Like chocolate graham crackers, pink rose petals, and dirt. But the dirt is definitely prominent. Very prominent. like you just kicked up a bunch of dry dirt. You know that dirt smell coming through? That's what I'm getting. Let's see what we get on the palate. If you had any doubt in your mind at all that Primitivo was related to Zinfandel, this will convince you that they are. Solid currant notes coming through. I mean, solid currant notes. Reminds me a little bit of almost Amarone-ish to say, but it does remind me a lot of a Zinfandel. But it has it has good acidity, solid fruit up front. In fact, the currants are so strong that I don't get the earthy component that I get on the nose. Okay, now I get it. Hitting right in the mid palate, kind of that earthiness, that dirt comes through, doesn't taste like dirt. Good acid though. I mean, it lifts it. It gives it a nice bright spine underneath the currants. I get a little bit of tobacco coming through. There's some other things too. The rose petal comes through, but it's not pink on the palate. It's more of like a wilted rose petal thing coming through on the palate. Almost a little blueberry, which I find very curious. Almost a little blueberry coming through. Almost mouth-watering. It is mouth-watering. Not almost. It is mouth-watering on the finish. I like this wine. Solid barbecue wine. Both of these actually, but this one even more so. I would have this with barbecue chicken, steak. In fact, we might have it tonight. My son's coming over with his girlfriend. We're going to be talking about, they're going to take care of the house while we're away. I really appreciate that because we live out here and he has to travel out here to do that. But appreciate his help. I did good with this boy. My son, I really love my son. Love all my kids very much. My son's the only one that lives here on the island with me. So we do a lot of stuff together. We like to golf together. But anyway, my point is we're probably going to drink this with the steaks that we grilled tonight because this is a fabulous wine. I like it. And then that earthiness, almost like a tobacco earth currant thing on the finish. And it's still lingering, which is really cool for $16. I'm going to have to go B+, A- on this. I think it's a solid Primitivo. Maybe one of the better Primitivos I've tasted in recent memory. There you go. Thanks for taking a little time out of your day to watch this. I hope you're enjoying these. If you want to make a comment, you can email me. You can comment down below. Tell me what you want me to do. Give me some ideas about future episodes. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support you're giving. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Special shout out to Charles, who's been very good about watching these episodes. I love you, Charles. You're a good guy. Thank you. And he gives me a lot of pointers and asks me a lot of questions, which I like. You keep watching, and I'll keep helping you spend your wine dollars wisely.